Welcome to this week's edition of the Fordham Roundup with the men's soccer team and head coach Jim McElderry. Jim, last time we spoke, 1-2-1. Now you've won 5 in a row, scored 11 goals over that 5-game win streak. Is there something changed, or is it just one of those things where the scoring chances are now going to the back of the net and you're getting the results you're looking for?
I think so. I think we've just kind of stuck to the task a little bit. You always change a little thing here and there, but I think it's just the players getting a little fitter and stronger and more confident, and winning kind of gives you some confidence that those shots are going to go in now. So I'm really happy with the way the guys have rebounded from maybe an average start, playing some good competition, and really stuck to the task. And we've won some games at home, which I'm really happy about as well. But we all know that it starts all over again now as we head into the conference. We're going to play a very good George Mason team on the road, which we are well aware it's going to be tough. But we're looking forward to the beginning of the A-10 conference.
I know during this 5-game win streak, had a couple injuries, but you've had a couple people make that next man up mentality. Owen Lawrence, Matt Miller, Matt McCann. Can you talk a little bit about their performance over this last game stretch where they've really been integral into the team's success?
Sure. I think it's probably the biggest difference between this year's team and maybe last year's team is we have guys coming off the bench, not just surviving out there, but really helping our team be successful. And some of those guys have played vital minutes for us in really important games, in really important moments. So I couldn't be happier for the team that we've got a culture right now of, as you say, that next man up. But some of those guys have really earned their and solidified their spots as players that we're going to count on for the rest of the season. And, you know, maybe in years past when you lose 3 or 4 guys to injury, you know, you'd really have to change the way you're playing. We haven't done that. We've really just continued to play the same way, and those guys have stepped in and really been seamless in the transition. So I'm happy for them, but I'm more happy for the way our team is looking as we go forward.
You mentioned George Mason, the first conference game on Saturday night. Always tough to start that first game on the road in conference play. What are you expecting out of George Mason in that environment?
Well, they have a great coach. You know, Greg does a great job with their team. I think they've got some special players. They have a guy with 7 goals who's a senior. Henning's been here for a long time and been very successful. They have another guy who scored 5 goals, a Connecticut guy. So we know that not only are they a good team, kind of 1 through 11, but they have some special guys. They've scored a bunch of goals. We know it's going to be difficult. Anytime you go on the road in conference, it's a challenge. So well, we're going to try to prepare as best we can. We know a lot about them. I know they know a lot about us, and it's really going to be, can we make plays when it's important, and really can we step up and be not just making plays on the offensive end, but really you need to step up and make plays on the defensive end as well.
All right, well, thanks so much, Jim, and best luck on Saturday.
Thanks, for.
We're here with our player interview for the Fordham Ram Roundup with junior goalkeeper Rashid Nuhu. Rashid, very successful non-conference season at 6-2-1. You guys have won 5 straight. How did the second half of non-conference play work out for you guys compared to those first couple of tough games early on?
I mean, coming in earlier, we had like high expectations for our group, and the first weekend didn't go as expected. So we all grouped together and like moved on past those weekends and just worked out in practice and tried to change things, and it worked out for us very well.
For the team on the defensive end, you know, giving up just about a half a goal a game, 6 team shutouts this year. How is that given the team a lot of confidence and strength, knowing how strong this team is defensively, that every game you guys are going to be in the game?
I mean, like, I give credit to all my teammates working hard off the ball, trying to defend, trying to just protect us from like getting scored on. So, and the back 4 has been fantastic in front of me, blocking shots, making my job easier. And I give them a lot of credit for that. And also gives the whole team like confidence going in, knowing the defense is going to do their job. So the offense just got to try to get a goal, then we try to keep a clean sheet. So it just brings the confidence of the team high.
This weekend, you guys start Atlantic 10 play down at George Mason. Obviously, you guys have the target on your back, being the defending champion. You know, what is the team looking forward to in this first conference game down against the Patriots?
Right now, I think like the group is really like excited to go into a conference just with the record we have right now. So we're really excited. And honestly, when we played George Mason my freshman year, it wasn't a good game for us. So we're trying to get revenge on them. And I know they're a pretty good team, but we have to do our job, take care of business, and come out with a win.
All right, well, best of luck on Saturday, Rasheed, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
That'll do it for this week's edition of the Fordham Ram Roundup. Special thanks to head coach Jim McElderry and goalkeeper Rashid Nuhu for joining us. Fordham men's soccer begins Atlantic 10 play this weekend on Saturday night at George Mason, 7 o'clock start. Game will be streamed on the Atlantic 10 digital network. Make sure to check out FordhamSports.com to get all the links, or follow the men's soccer team on Twitter at Fordham Soccer. For the Fordham Ram Roundup, I'm Scott Kwiatkowski, and we'll see you next time.